The sports minister of Ghana is under fire. Yes. The sports minister Mustafa Yusuf yesterday received a delegation from the Amputee Football Association. The president, Samson Dean, went with the amputee national team after they won back-to-back African Cup of Nations title, which means they are going to the Olympics and they've qualified for the World Cup itself. And they are not in welcomed nicely by the Minister of Youth and Sports, who at their press briefing where he met with them highlighted the fact that they did not come to see them first, and also that any money rewards that they got from elsewhere and support needed to be accounted for. Many people are bashing the sports minister. We'll have a look at what exactly he said in the video and whether he was right in saying that. We're also going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars players. Some of them are in town. They're enjoying their weekend, their holidays. We'll see how Thomas Partey celebrated his birthday as well. But as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll start from the Minister of Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, who has come under fire for suggesting to the amputee football team that they did not come to see him first. Now, in recent times, you've heard the story of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia donating some money to the Black Stars, and then there was the former president, John Dramani Mahama, giving $10,000 to the amputee team, which had won the African Cup of Nations. Unfortunately, they were not giving thorough support. They were not giving the best of support to facilitate their movement out of the country. Last 2 years, when they won it, they had to do a video online begging for funds because they had won it and had no money to pay return flights back. Sports journalist Sadiq Adams now had to do a plea on social media on their behalf. And then subsequently this year as well, when they won it, he had to come online and talk about the fact that they had won it and no recognition had been given them. And if that is the case, why don't we just banish the sport if we do not want to support them? Because they feel so neglected despite doing so much with very much limited resources. It was something that I saw online and I was quite touched by. And now, the president of the Ghana Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean, has come online and he clarified the situation with the Minister of Youth and Sports. Now, the minister met with the boys yesterday. Wednesday, they met with the former president and he gave them $10,000. When they met with him on Friday yesterday, this is what the minister had to say.
Unlike last year when you came here directly, this year you started going from one place to another place and to another place without even recourse to the government who sponsored you. And that cannot be tolerated. I have to put it to you, not only you, any national team. If it's your personal club, a private club, that is fine. That is your club. As national team, once you come, you should know that you are representing the government, the states. So that is what I just want to tell you. So I've asked the president of the Ghana National Para team. We have seen that you have received a lot of donations, which is good for us. You should account for it because it's for the state, it's not for you. And he has indicated that you will definitely come and account for it. And the government will then see what you do to complement whatever you have received already. So that is the information I just want to. I will communicate after you have presented all the statements, all what you have received to us, to my office. So, Mr. Samson Dean, we'll be looking forward. And once that is done, we will then make sure that we will also communicate to you what government wants to give it. Thank you so much.
So you heard the minister there. They have to render account before any other complementary support will be given to them by the government. They should have come to the government first and the ministry first because they are representing Ghana. It's not your private club, blah, blah, blah. Many people are angered by this, and rightly so. When they needed the support, it wasn't forthcoming. They want something because of the politics and how it makes everything look with them going to the former president. He was quote unquote unhappy by that. The president of the Ghana Paralympic Committee responded to this today on Joy Sports, saying it was impossible to say no to the former president after the minister cancelled the visit on Wednesday. So essentially, they were ready to visit the ministry first, but then the visit was cancelled and they had to go on to the president. And now, upon arrival after winning the Amputee African Cup of Nations, the Paralympic team wrote to the minister on 31st May 2024, requesting to pay a courtesy call and present the trophy, medals, and awards won by the team and players. We had to move to the former president's office because the players had already been informed 2 weeks ago that the former president wanted to make a donation to them. I had initially denied them the opportunity to go there first, but on this day, Wednesday, June 12th, there was no way I could say no again because the players were all at the office. On Wednesday, June 12th, the media and everyone was ready to move to the ministry, and we had a cancellation of the visit. At this time, it was very difficult for anybody to say no. They were not supposed to go to the president. I want to use this platform to apologize to the minister if he felt offended by us not coming to him first, but we had written to them long ago. I'm sure the minister will see us again and settle the bonuses and per diems once the receipts he requested for are presented. So I don't think the minister got the full gist. They wanted to come to you first, but you did not allow them to come in. You cancelled, and the former president, who had told them weeks ago he wanted to see them, was available, and they had to go there. I don't know why he wanted them to present to him a report of monies they had received from other parties. Clearly, the only person who had donated to them was the president, the former president. And the political dynamics probably did not make for good looking. So he admonished them on that, which got a lot of people thinking. Are you going to tell the Black Stars players who received donations from the president, Vice President Mahmoud Bamia, $35,000 to also render account? It's like we don't respect the sports aside the Black Star sports. I'm not even going to say other sports discipline. It's just the Black Stars that is giving a lot of respect. Too much, in fact, in my opinion, to the detriment of other sports who are doing well with very much limited resources. The most pampered national team in Ghana is the Ghana Black Stars. Yes, they are the most pampered, the most with all the resources in the world. It's arguable because the pitches are not the best, but they get everything they want. The Black Stars is the Ghana's cash cow. We support the Black Stars to the detriment of other sports. Meanwhile, those in other sports discipline probably deliver much more to us than the Black Stars have with all the monies pumped into them. This is quite sad, to be honest with you. The Black Stars really is the beacon for the nation, but the other sports disciplines have players, have individuals who are giving their all and producing results, but are not regarded. The minister did not have to say this in public and admonish or publicly rebuke them for not visiting him first. You were requested a visit and you cancelled. Someone wants to also visit and donate. You expect them not to go? After all the pains they've been through, struggles they've been through financially, and you want them to present themselves to you, which they did try to. And when someone else comes into them, you are questioning. Look, I could go on and on and on, and I would be pained more because it's just not fair, honestly. The Black Stars players are in town. They are having a good time. Thomas Partey recently celebrated his birthday, and the ambassador, the French ambassador to Ghana, yes, ambassador of France to Ghana, Jules Armand, he celebrated Partey's birthday with him, and it was a great ceremony there. Today is the birthday of Iñaki Williams, the chef. Iñaki, happy birthday, recently got married. The birthday of second assistant Black Stars coach John Painso as well. Wish them all the very best. So that has been it for today. Enjoy your weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on the minister's actions.